Hello traders, this is live day trading. This is trade number 47 of the SPXL day trading plan. I didn't make a video for trade 46, but I am going to talk about that one in this video and show you the results of that happened yesterday, basically. Yesterday's trades, we just didn't have the chance to make a video. But just in case you're new, SPXL is a 3 times leveraged ETF that tracks the S&P 500, and the benefit to that is that there's more volatility for day trading. Now, it's not something you'd want to hold long time, or hold long term, I should say, because of that 3 times leverage. It could go in either direction. So if the S&P sells off, say, the worst case scenario, let's say the S&P 500 sells off 33%, SPXL basically goes to zero at that point. So that's kind of the reason why you don't want to just jump into this thing and hold it long term. So anyway, other than that, it tracks the S&P 500 exactly. So if you pull up the SPY or SPX, it's going to look just like this on the daily chart. That's what we're looking at right now. And with this trading plan, we back tested it from the beginning of the year all the way until, I think, May 25th, which is actually right around here. And even though this thing was trending down that entire time, this trading plan back tested profitable, even though it's only taking long bias trades, meaning that we take a trade in the hopes that the price goes up. And since then, we have been trading sideways at best. I mean, it's been extremely erratic, and the plan has still been profitable, although we've lost the last 2 trades. But today, it's looking good that we're going to win this trade. And at 3:55, I normally have my alarm set for that. 3:55, we are going to become active in this trade, and I'll show you the position here in just a moment. Let's first go down to a lower time frame so we can look at this thing. See here, I'm having issues with my mouse, pardon me, and my mouth, I guess. But anyway, this is the 5-minute chart, and you can see yesterday, huge sell-off, and then it kind of consolidated here sideways, and then this is all pre-market. It kind of gapped down in the pre-market, but then opened up roughly in the middle of yesterday's move, and it just continued higher. So we did not get triggered to enter this trade until later in the day. So let me just back it up here and unlock the trading platform so you can see where my position is. So you can see how the price had to move up to our position to get us filled. We didn't get filled until about 3:10 in the afternoon, and then things kind of continued to go sideways. But now you can see we are in a pretty decent profit, but we could still end up with a loss, a small loss, if this thing chops down really fast at 3:55. But that's basically when I become active in the trade, which is just less than a minute and a half away here. So you're going to hear my alarm go off. I'm going to switch to the 1-minute time frame. I'm going to look for an area of short-term support, and I will move my stop loss up to that area as soon as you hear my alarm go off, which is less than a minute away. So the interesting thing about this trading plan is we just do, well, with all my trading plans, I just do exactly what the trading plan says. Then I collect the data. We find out whether or not it's profitable. Oh, one thing that you may have noticed if you've been watching these SPXL day trading videos for a while here is I started off by just trading one single share, and that's something really important, and you should do that until you take 100 trades or more with your trading plan, because what if it's not profitable and you increase your position size and things start going against you? You're probably not going to be able to continue to follow the plan at that point, and that's not a good thing because the plan could still be profitable and you're just not able to withstand the drawdown. So with this plan, we back tested for 100 days and found out it was profitable, and then I traded it for about 40 plus trades with one single share. So there's our alarm to become active in the trade. So I'm going to move this stop loss up to a short-term support. We may get stopped out right away. Let's see, I'm not sure why that popped up. Here, let's see. The low here is 60.32, so I want to be in about, let's go to about 60.29. I guess I have to go to my settings and change that because I used to not have those. I had some issues with my computer today, so that may be, there's some stuff going on here that we've had some bad weather. I'm in South Florida, and you guys know there's a hurricane hitting the west coast of Florida right now. I'm in the east coast. Lucky for me, but very unlucky for the people on the west coast. So looking like we could get stopped out here, but it's okay because we are in the profit. We are going to win this trade no matter what. And I'm just kind of giving it a little bit of room here to see if it'll rally back to the upside. If it does, we can follow the stop loss up. We can follow price action up with the stop loss. So we'll see what happens here. Not surprised to see this kind of erratic movement considering the way the market has been trading the last few days. And at the end of this video, of course, we're going to go over all of the statistics. I'm going to show you my spreadsheet where I'm tracking them, and we'll enter in the results of this trade, which is looking like it's very likely to get stopped out. So just looking for kind of a short-term support, and you can see that the price came down here earlier and rallied higher. So I figured since this level was already broken by this candle, we'll use that as our short-term support. And if it gets broken, then that's fine. We'll get stopped out, and we'll still have won the trade. So yeah, looking like we're going to get stopped out here. We're not seeing a lot of energy pushing the price up. Here it comes. There we go. So we got filled at 60.28. Again, not a big trade, but considering that we were filled very late in the day, which is just a function of the trading plan, it is what it is. At least it's a winner. We had 2 losses in a row lately, so we're going to finally get to put in a winner, even though it's a small one. So I put in the worst case scenario. This is the trade number 47, 60.28. And before we go too far, let me go ahead and tell you what happened with yesterday's trade as we got kind of triggered. Again, all of these trades are automated. I do not sit here and watch the charts and figure out when to get in, when to get out, except for the getting out part, obviously. But basically, we got into we had triggered into a trade because of a fake out on the daily chart, which is really impossible to avoid if you ask me. And that's why you just want to always use stop losses, because you don't know when and where they're going to happen. And so this is the daily chart here on SPXL, and if we hover over this candle here, you can see the high is 59.93, and then this one went to 59.96, so it just barely got us in, but it got us in the trade. And then my stop loss was placed at the low of the previous day because I didn't want to get stuck in a flush or anything like that. And you can see this thing did flush down quite a bit lower, almost a whole dollar more below where our stop loss was. So good thing we had that stop loss, even though things did reverse today. But you just never know when that's going to happen. So you can't take the chance that, oh, maybe it'll reverse this time. You just don't know. So the best thing to do is always to stick to the trading plan. That's what we did. So yesterday we lost that trade, and today we won the trade. And it looks like it's still moving higher. No, that was just on the daily candle. All right, so back to the spreadsheet. Yeah, we got out at 60.28, so we're looking good there. We won that trade. Yesterday, that was a max stop hit, which that has happened 3 times in total so far. And now we can look at the overall statistics. So out of 87 trading days, we have taken 47 trades. Those are the trades we've been triggered to take. P&L is 1184, even with the last 2 trades being max stop loss trades. Win rate is 63.8%, so almost 64%. We back tested about 65, 66% win rate, so we're right in line with that. 30 wins, 17 losses. Everything is looking good. Average cost, 76.56. Oh, I need to update the average win, which will go down a little bit because this was such a small winner. Let's just see where that one was. H138. Just bear with me. This is all live. So there we go. There's our average winner, $1.56, and our average loser, $2.03. And our win-loss ratio is 0.77 right now, which ideally you would want it to be 1 or greater. Our back-tested win-loss ratio was 0.83, so we're pretty close there. And you can see our P&L curve just started to kick back up. But overall, we are in an uptrend. And, of course, you know the markets have been pretty crazy this year. So I'm just happy that this thing is profitable so far after 47 trades, and we'll just keep on trading it. I am only tracking one single share on the spreadsheet, even though I'm trading now 3 shares on this trading plan, because I don't want the number of shares to skew the results. We started trading this thing with one single share, and we're going to go all the way to 100 trades with one single share, and that way we'll know is the plan profitable or not, and it won't be based on changing the position size. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Hopefully this video was helpful. As always, go into every single trade with a plan. Stick to that plan no matter what. Always take your stop losses and honor your profit targets, and in the long run, you should be green. Take care.